Hello, Senpai viewer. As always, I am unprepared. I know it's a pretty interesting title to a video, huh? TikTok is turning me into an incel. I do think this is a legit issue, so I'm gonna tell you about what happened to me, and then hope it doesn't happen to you, and then probably masturbate later. Anyway, so during this, now I've been wanting to make this video for about a month now, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm like, fuck it, now's the time. But I've been wanting to do this video for about a month. Do you guys remember at the height of Andrew Tate's wisdom, we had a bunch of other guys being like, women ain't shit all the time? You would have some skinny white dude tell you everything that there was wrong with women. And there was a time in my life where I'm like, I would see 10, 15 of these a day, probably more. I actually don't remember the number. That is a shitty statistic. However, dude, you just hear all of this fuck women nonsense, and not in the fun, sexy kind way. It's like the women ain't shit, we don't care about them way. They're fucking over the guys, you know? It's so unfair. If I could sell butthole pics to pay my rent, you know, my life would be 10 times easier. And I don't think that's wrong. The butthole pics. The rest of it's fucked up. But I'm like, dude, if I could sell butthole pics, I would. But to be mad at chicks for doing that is kind of hypocritical. You know damn well there's plenty of guys who wouldn't do that shit. But there's women who wouldn't be willing to do that shit either. You know? But I just wanted to point out that over time, dude, you start to get like brainwashed. There was a time in my life where I had a low opinion of women. It was within the last few months, you know? Like guys are physically stronger. We don't react to things as like emotionally. But, you know, before you break out the statistics and you go, man, these chicks suck. And not in the fun, hot way, as I mentioned beforehand. You should look at the women in your life. And really, like, no, I know we don't all have great moms. I luckily do. I have some of my female coworkers. You know, and when I thought about the women I actually knew in my life, it gave me some perspective that no, women are not just inherently flawed. Like, they're not worse than men. Take a look at the men and women in your life, and if you can tell me that the only women in your life all suck and possess the poor qualities that social media says, and either A, you need to get the fuck out of Ohio, or B, you really need to talk to more women and try to understand them. This isn't like a white knight post where I'm like defending women in my sad boxer shorts after losing a match of Overwatch and like kicking my dog. It's just the perspective, like, when I would think of women from like a societal point of view, I'm like, damn, chicks kind of suck. But when I looked at the women in my life, a lot of them are super cool. Not all of them, okay? I don't live in like some Amazonian paradise where everyone's got a six-pack but me, you know? But I think you should give more chicks the light of day. And I think you could say the exact same for people who think all guys suck. And, you know, women are just the best. It is actually like you believe in an Amazonian society where every chick has abs. Actually sounds pretty rad. But that's not the point. People suck. There's people who are cool. There's people who suck, and then there's a lot of us in between, you know, who are a lot of both. And I think before going and commenting on social media, or I just blanked right there. But commenting on social media or talking to people like just in a shitty way, you could just try to understand that life sucks for a lot of people, and it doesn't suck for everybody. For every chick or every guy who's like, oh, dude, this chick has it so easy. If I had the same things she had, I would not be in that same position. Like me trying to be a streamer. Dude, if I had fat titties, I think I'd have more than 29 subscribers. But there's plenty of other chicks who ain't got jack shit for titties. No bueno, okay? They're flat-chested just like your boy, and they're having the same struggles I am, despite having a vagina, you know? I can't think of a lot of situations where being a woman is better than being a... I think that's flip. I don't know. Okay, I'm only one gender. So I don't know everything. And chances are, neither are you. maybe? I don't know, a lot of people, especially in the fancy year of 2022, just decide that they're going to be a man or a woman. And you know what? If you're one of those people, that's all fine and dandy. But I do not believe that you experience everything a man or woman does once transitioning. I think... But that's for another topic. That's just... Anyway, we're talking about men hating women and women hating guys and how it's not cool. So, I think... Oh, yeah, my next point. My next point is, you look at this guy, right? He has it all, right? And on top of it, he just shits on women. You know, he hates women. He fucks them left and right. You know, he's such a dick. He's such a awful guy. All guys are like that. That last part is incorrect, okay? Not all guys are a piece of shit. And it's the same thing with women. You have people who hate on, just for someone to hate on that everyone kind of equally hates. Kylie Jenner. No, wrong person. No, stop. The plastic ass. Not Kylie Jenner. We're not talking about trannies anymore. Kanye's ex-wife, I think, dated Pete Davidson too. Anyway, a lot of people are very anti. They just think she's dumb. She's fake. She's plastic. I don't know what I was getting on with it. That could be bad reasoning on my part. I guess back to the streamer with fat titties. The titties that I would love to have, but will never have. There are plenty of men that she sees that have it better than her. I failed with the last topic. We're talking about the streamer with fat titties, or the flat-chested, or just your average Joe like me. There is always, or chances are, if you're the best, you're the best. You know, you're at the top of the mountain. But for the most part, there is someone better than us of the opposite gender. But on another thing, there's somebody who's better than us as the same gender, you know? Just because one motherfucker has what you don't have, it's not because they have a vagina or a dick in between their legs. It has nothing to do with that, okay? They got lucky for a different reason. Or, you know what? Them, in their life, situationally, having a vagina has benefited them. But you having a vagina would not have benefited you in that way, okay? There is plenty of men and women who got dicked over, who got super lucky in this world. So, just, kind of got off topic with that, but don't let the TikTok brainwash you, okay? There's plenty of shitty men and women in this world, and there's plenty of good men and women in this world, and I think to lump them all together is a mistake. You know, you should really try to put some perspective on that. This video is like at least a month or two late. Andrew Tate is at the end of his empire. You know, his baldness does not have the influence it once did. But anyway, I'm about done rambling. I hope this gave you some perspective. I mean, this isn't exactly how I wanted the video to go, but at the same time, I didn't prepare it in the slightest, okay? I've just had this conversation with myself like 20 times over the last month, and I just said, fuck it, it's time to make this video. Dude, I would enlighten me in the comment section. Tell me, hey, this is how it is, or you agree, or you disagree, or just like I stated earlier, I don't know everything. Okay, there's plenty of shit with men and women that I don't know. I'm 19 years old. I live with my parents, but I know a lot of people who don't in those scenarios, and they're all awesome. And I think it's wrong just to look at them in a certain light because they have something you don't, and a vagina or a dick. You know, it's just with a little bit of perspective and understanding. I think this world could be a better place, and TikTok could have its TikTok could tighten its mental shackles over your mind, okay? You could just go laugh at funny Spider-Man memes, as I think we all should. Good luck, Senpai viewer. You're a beautiful man. I'm probably going to rewatch this and be like, fuck, I could have said that a lot better. But I didn't. I'm not going to redo this video. I think you're gorgeous. If I watch the video, I'm like, damn, that sucked ass. I just won't upload it. So, see ya.